heard it said that we really never know the true impact we've had on those around us. How much someone needed that smile that we gave them. How much our kindness turned someone's entire life around. Just how much someone needed that long hug or deep talk. Today at Kanisa, in very short tribute, we remember and love our treasured brother, Nigel Enniss. He modeled the value and importance of human connection and relationships, moving quietly between the pews at Kanisa, from the youth chapel to the sanctuary, almost unnoticed, mentoring, listening, giving, smiling, laughing, counseling, comforting, empowering, connecting people, sharing his success secrets. Nigel invested in people at Kanisa of all ages and stages. He often brought friends in from his personal life for prayer and the word at Kanisa. As we reflect and appreciate, may we choose what we will expand on so his legacy at Kanisa can live on.
Hello, it's Ryhanna from church. What Uncle Nigel meant to me, I can't really put it in words per se, but what I can say is that he had a knack for making everybody feel like they were something, especially because when I came to the church, it's not that I never had friends, it's just that at times I thought that I wasn't connecting with everyone the way that I should, because everyone was very well knit, and he did a really good job on making sure that I felt like he made me feel special, and he makes everybody feel special, because even the way he took interest in us youth and was trying to go through great lengths to make sure that we had a fun and amazing time, and to make sure that not only when we were having fun times, we were also learning and growing a closer relationship with God and each other. I think that was a really great thing. And yes.
So I had the privilege to coach with Nigel, the Kanisa youth basketball team in the OIM Ministries League. And everything was pretty much spearheaded by Nigel. He was always there for the youth, always did above and beyond. He was the one who was with them from before. They were even in OIM League, and taking them to play, getting a community center, whatever he could in order for them to just be able to be with each other, fellowship with each other, and grow in the right way and in the right company. He would go and pick them up from wherever they were and bring them to the games, or bring them to just play together. So Nigel was always someone who was so selfless, and he's taught me a lot, even with just how he carries himself and how he interacts with the youth. He's truly going to be missed, not only with just Kanisa, but also in just the actual basketball community. I have the privilege of being part of both communities along with him, and knowing a lot of the same people, and I've been able to see the impact that he's had on his peers, and also others in the community. So we miss you, Nigel, and can't wait to see you again, and we'll just continue to try to live on your legacy and to follow in your footsteps as much as possible. Love you, bro.
Hey everyone, just wanted to send a quick message. My sincerest condolences to Nigel's family, his wife, and his future unborn baby. It's such a terrible tragedy to lose someone as great as Nigel. I've known him for the past, I want to say almost 7 years. We met playing football, and if he wasn't one of the greatest men I've ever met, on and off the field, with what he did in his own community, but with how he led the Kanisa Conquerors every week to be the best team we could be. Can't have enough good things to say about this guy. A great captain on the team, great friend to talk to off. Again, deepest condolences. All the best, everyone.
I met Nigel many years ago through work as a social worker, and he became a trusted friend. Nigel approached me about joining a virtual connection group that he was co-leading through his church, and said that it would be a positive and spirit-led experience. I thought it was a wonderful idea, and was very honored that he'd asked me to join the group. I found it to be very inspiring and thought-provoking, and I thoroughly enjoyed the weekly sessions and having an opportunity to meet and hear from other people. Nigel had a very calm and reassuring way to share information and espouse his wisdom. He was funny and lighthearted, knowledgeable and steadfast in his faith. During the group sessions, he often shared his own experiences, relating it back to the principle of how God had a divine plan for everyone. His leadership and facilitation of discussion was thoughtful, considerate, and encouraging. That is truly the gift of Nigel. He knew how to touch and impact your life in a deliberate and meaningful way. He loved to serve, and he often made time to help guide me through personal and professional journeys in my own life. He is a shining light whose warmth and spirit will live on in the many of the lives that he has uplifted and touched. I will truly miss him and have tremendous appreciation for having known him.
Well, what can I say about Nigel? Nigel was a pretty special guy. I worked with him in many different areas, football, council when he was the leader of the youth department. Also with the Connect group, we had just been the co-facilitators together. But the part I want to talk about is the building committee. During the pandemic, we've been keeping our eyes open for opportunities, and Nigel, through one of his real estate contacts, brought us an opportunity to purchase a space for Kanisa that was at the bottom of a condo. So it was the retail space, normally you would see Loblaws or whatever in there, but they were open to a church purchasing it. And it's something that we had talked about before, but we never had an opportunity to really go and pursue. And so we went, we checked it out, and what I loved about Nigel was he had a grand vision. So part of the space, we would own the whole thing, but part of it would be just for the church, and then the other parts would be for community organizations. He definitely had a desire to mentor the youth and to train the community, in terms of enhancing their financial skills, their job skills, counseling services. That's one of the things I loved about him, was his desire and real passion for uplifting the race. And I think that's not too grand a thing to say, that he was really all about trying to help us get to another level. Ultimately, we weren't able to go ahead and purchase the space because we just didn't have the funds, which we hope to rectify very soon. But Nigel, just want to say thank you for continually opening our eyes to what's possible by your example, by your conversations. I appreciate everything that I was able to share with you, man. And although you are no longer with us, you've left a legacy, so you will not be forgotten. Just want to say thank you.